I'm Kimberly Kay with your entertainment report from MidHudsonNews.com. Thank you to my sponsor, Making Faces Unisex Salon on Route 9 in the Chestnut Plaza in Poughkeepsie and the Main Street in Fishkill. Call them today, 296-0700. Well, it was a simple question that got a weird answer. Not surprisingly, though, Steven Tyler was asked how he thought this season of American Idol was going so far, and he said, "The season's kind of E to the Z with the Tweedle ED." He says they had to do some various maneuvering to get that to place. As for the fact that he and Jennifer Lopez have been showing compassion to the singers, Tyler said, "Compassion is the new black." I'll keep that in mind. Wow. Prospective jurors for the trial of Michael Jackson's doctor will have to reveal a lot about their lives, and the judge doesn't want that questionnaire hitting the internet. Potential jurors will have to answer about 160 questions to serve at the involuntary manslaughter trial for Dr. Conrad Murray. LA Superior Court Judge Michael Pastor says the form is unusually lengthy because he wants as much information as possible about the jurors. The questions are expected to be about Jackson's music, his life, and opinions about the medical profession. Pastor says prosecutors and defense lawyers will get a watermark copy and warns, "I do not want this questionnaire floating around in the universe." Well, Malaysian radio stations worry that some lyrics in Lady Gaga's gay anthem Born This Way are on the right track, baby. The stations are refusing to play lyrics in the hit song that encourage public acceptance of gays. The main private radio operator in this Muslim-majority country says it's being cautious because the government forbids potentially offensive content. Broadcasters in the Muslim country that have played Born This Way used indecipherable garble to replace the lyrics. "No matter gay, straight, or bi, lesbian, transgendered life, I'm on the right track, baby." AMP Radio Network said Thursday in a statement to the Associated Press that those lyrics may be considered as offensive when viewed against Malaysia's social and religious observances. Joe Jonas will sing about breakups and hurt in his upcoming solo CD. But he's not saying if one of the songs will be about Taylor Swift. You see, it's believed Swift struck first with her song Forever and Always. Jonas tells details that artists have a right to write about what happens to them, but he has a right to write about things too. He says some of the songs will be about different love scenarios, about him hurting somebody and feeling bad about it. He says he thinks people might want to hear his side of his relationships. Right now he's dating Ashley Green. He says they're a good match because she puts his feelings first. He says she's flown out to visit him when she's been in remote places, and he's visited her in Louisiana where she's shooting the Twilight movies. He also met her dad, who he says can drink him to shame. Ouch. Well, Snoop Dogg is tweeting his sadness over the death of Nate Dogg, saying he was a true legend in hip-hop and R&B. Nate Dogg helped define the sound of West Coast hip-hop performed by Snoop, Dr. Dre, and others. He could be heard on hits like Warren G's Regulate, 50 Cent's 21 Questions, and Dr. Dre's The Next Episode. He died of complications from several strokes. Nate Dogg was only 41 years old. Kate Mooney of The Real Housewives of D.C. doesn't choose well when it comes to men. Her book, In Box Full, is full of failed relationships and 2 marriages, but she says she's getting better. She says she needs to learn her lesson 50 times before it sinks in. Her lesson? Don't fall for a guy because you want to save him. Omani also says it takes a certain type of man who can handle her. She says he has to have a lot of imagination and a sense of adventure. Wow, sounds like my kind of guy too. Celine Dion is back on the Vegas stage. Her new Las Vegas show opened last week, and instead of Dion flying around the audience Cirque du Soleil style, it's more of a tribute to old Hollywood. She also does songs by Michael Jackson, Billy Joel, and Ella Fitzgerald. She'll do another 3-year run at Caesars Palace. Stevie Wonder joined Dion on stage for her debut. They shared a duet on his Overjoyed. A developer of the IBM computer Watson, oh, you know that one, the one that beat the humans in Jeopardy? Yes. IBM research scientist Chris Welty will be right here giving a talk at 5:30 p.m. tonight at Vassar College on Raymond Avenue in Poughkeepsie in Rockefeller Hall, room 200. It's free and it's called Inside the Mind of Watson. You don't want to miss that, a rare opportunity. That's tonight. Thank you to my sponsor, Making Faces Salon and Spa in Poughkeepsie and Fishkill, featuring Avis Cosmetics. They've got a great startup kit right now for their American-made mineral makeup that I'm wearing. You can check it out online, aviscosmetics.net. That's AVAS. That's your latest entertainment report. For a new update daily, log on to MidHudsonNews.com. I'm Kimberly Kay.